Hello everyone, thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64 and we're looking at Super Space Invaders, published by Domark in 1991. It's a game we've already reviewed on the Commodore Amiga, also come out in the Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, DOS, the Masters and a few other things. But you know, the original Space Invaders was from Taito in the arcades in 1978. This is based on Super Space Invaders from 1991, also, Taito in 1990. A little bit different from the original Space Invaders. I will edit the loading times down. You've got different backgrounds, and here we go. You've got power-ups also. Now, the Commodore 64 version, this is my first go of this. If you shoot that pyramid up there, your power up and come down. We'll collect that, and it should give us something. There we go. So we've got these shields, which we can fire up into the enemy also. Backgrounds are pretty cool. Sounds okay. It's playing alright, first of all. Bear in mind, this is based on the original basic Space Invaders, and it aims to try and give you a little bit more. Now, the most advanced Space Invaders I've seen so far is Space Invaders Infinity Gene on the PlayStation 3. We have reviewed that one if you want to check that one out. A lot of vectors going on that, but this is more traditional orientated Space Invaders. This isn't about expert gameplay, it's about seeing how I would have got on my first second go, or have done that, and would there be enough there for you to want to go and play it again. Now, Space Invaders is such a huge draw. One of the most well-known games of all time in retro gaming circles and gaming circles generally. But just to confirm them, this gives you extra power-ups, more backdrops to play against, and a bit of a mission going forward. Hooray! Now, if you owned this game back in the day, let me know. If you completed it, let me know, because I'll just be trying to see how far I can get. In 2 players, I believe you both play simultaneously, which is a bit of interest. So it would get you, added an extra dimension to the gameplay there. But a game we reviewed so many times, different types of Space Invaders there, starting from the very first one on the Atari 2600. But yeah, original Space Invaders 1978, Super Space Invaders 91 from Taito 1990, the arcades, and this is like a home conversion on the Commodore 64. So it looks like the enemies are going a bit bigger here. See if we can get that pyramid again. There it goes. Try and collect that and not get shot at the same time. Good. I think that's giving us some extra shielding you can see on the bottom. Go, Hugo. Good. So you know how to play this game straight away. It's basically just left and right and fire and avoid trying to get hit by the stuff. So it's starting fairly easy, he says. I believe we might be defending the Earth from something, so we're not actually in space. It looks like we're on the ground here this time, on a ground-based gun. Boo. It does sound like some sort of budgetary guy cheaping. Boof. If the Space Invaders get to the bottom, you will lose a life, so hopefully they don't. Right, we're off somewhere else now, I think. We get to choose where we're going next. But yeah, loading times are a bit long. I will edit them down. So if you're playing this, it might be a bit longer. Right, cattle mutilation. So we've got to defend these cattle, or cows down the bottom, from being abducted by the UFO nasty boys. So, you know, it is taking you on a new adventure, this one. Quite a bit of a challenge there. If you played any of the other versions, then let me know. Never seen it on DOS or Atari ST. Do check out the Commodore Amiga review, which we done quite some time ago, to be fair. This one's published by Domark in 1991. Super Space Invaders. Kaboom, kasplat, kaboom. I am getting a bit of a nostalgia, a bit of fun here, but it looks like, are they cows down there? Look a little bit like rabbits now, I come to look at them. Anyway, the Commodore 64 has got a rather distinctive colour palette. Always seems like it's been washed through a bit like a slightly mauve colour, which was the original backdrop when you turn the thing on. Cattle bonus, right, that's them saved. Well, at least 4 of them. Well done, cattle. You won't get abducted today. Right, now we get to choose where we go to out of 2 scenarios there. We've got that spacey one or that other one on the left. Let's pick that one. So you have a slightly different adventure every time you go through, but I think you need to just battle your way to the end section and some pretty good end-level bosses. I imagine it would have been pretty good on the Game Gear, this. You could just carry it around. So it's a more traditional one now. We're in space. There's a planet behind us there. Different sets of aliens each time. Looks like the pyramid's still going across. What can we get there? I'd like the shielding. That'd be the best thing to get. No, we just got extra. Well, we've got extra ship shields. We can take a shot and we won't blow up straight away. Where's player 2? I definitely need player 2. Come on, give me some more stuff. What's that gonna be? I'm not sure what that was. A smart one, we're good now. Oh, look at that. I got kaboomed. Was that it? Maybe I'll get continue. No, that's it. So no continues, but I'm right to the top of the scorchyard. Hooray for me. So already I like this game, but I knew I would anyway, because I tend to like most Space Invaders types games. Infinity Gene is absolutely brilliant. Some cool sounds on that as well. PlayStation 3. I'm not sure if it made it to PlayStation 4, to be fair. So I'll have a few goes on this one. Taito. Good stuff. You can't get much more retro than Space Invaders, and this is a good addition to the original game there. Right, I'll try and take a different path if I can do. Kaboom! We're Space Invadering. I think a lot of these games, a kid's imagination would have added quite a lot of other dimensions to it. So we're back on the ground, but in a river this time. Pyramid's still going across. Walk like an Egyptian. Peter, there's a theory that the ancient Egyptians were visited by aliens, and that's how they managed to build the Sphinx and big pyramids and stuff. I don't know about that. Aliens are a big conspiracy for everything. I think it's more likely, out of the two unlikely scenarios, that instead of being visited by aliens, we've been visited by our future selves thousands of years in the future. Because if man lives for another million years, you'd have to think everything you can imagine we would have invented or worked out how to do. Just look where we've come in the last 1,000 years. It's probably us from the future, if you believe in such stuff. But at the moment, let's just concentrate on shooting little green men, or whoever they are, in their little ships as they come and attack us very, very slowly. I don't know if the sun god Ra's involved in this too. Biff! Right, extra shielding, they've all frozen. So let's kaboom them while they're stopped in their tracks. If you recognise this city, then comment below. I don't know what it is. Oops, I shouldn't have shot that thing because they're now all unfrozen. Right, a bit more shielding. So let's, oh my words, let's knock this into their direction. They'll bash into them, and they'll be completely and utterly doomed. I wonder if aliens play Earth Invaders there, will they just destroy what we're doing? We're quite a dangerous race, the human beings. You can't really reason them too much. Consumed by greed quite a lot of the time. Well, you have to just look at any basic politician to see that. It seems in politics, if you're an honest person, you're going to get nowhere. And that's so the problems just fundamentally doesn't work. To get to be in power, you have to be a Palpatine or some evil person. Then, you know, how's that work for the good of mankind? Or alien kind, or space kind, or creatures of the third kind. Encounters of the third kind, that was the film. Right, if I died again, oh, congratulations, yeah, I'm dead again. Well, I'll have one last go with the thing. It's fairly addictive. I'm not getting a great deal. I've got to about 2 or 3 stages, haven't I really? I'm glad I got to the mutilation of the cows stage as I tried to save that. But you can see all those icons there. You're gradually working your way up to that question mark. And I believe the question mark must be some amazing ender level boss. If you know that, then let me know. Pretty good on the Commodore Amiga. Haven't seen it on the Amstrad CPC. Put your comments on that as well. It doesn't say, yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't say in my notes it's available on the Commodore 64. Nick, wake up, nincompoop. This is the Commodore 64. Oh, yeah. Good. Animates fairly well. I didn't own a Commodore 64 back in the day. I was a Spectrum man. I never subscribed to that, playground bullying. What was the best, the Commodore 64 or the ZX Spectrum? If you owned a Commodore 64, you say everyone owns a Spectrum's a Wally, and vice versa. I just like the games on each side. It's a bit like saying, I don't know, I won't drive a Rolls Royce because Bentley are the best, but they're both blooming good cars, and I will say that about the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum. Don't know a great deal about the Amstrad CPC, none of my friends had one. It did look like an impressive bit of kit though, with this like green on the keyboard, so there you go. I haven't reviewed any Amstrad CPC games as of yet, or BBC Micro. 8-bit ones we tend to do, ZX Spectrum and Commodore 64. Who knows what the future will bring, but I like to try and build a bit of a back catalogue of what's there. If you haven't subscribed already, if you watched this far in the video, please consider doing so. That helps it continue and be potentially do more videos there. We've got a playlist of Commodore 64 stuff, if that's the main thing you're into. To get there, click on my username, that will take you to the channel page. Click on playlists, and Commodore 64 will be there, along with a number of other systems. Huge thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far. And if you haven't already, please consider doing so. Big hello and thank you to all the members as I blast these aliens. This is for you. Good. If you want to be a member, not compulsory by any means, but it does help me a great deal. So, you know, I'm in debt to all of you people. Click on the join button below. See what it's all about. Doesn't commit you straight away. You got options there. There. Good. Here we go. Right, now these aliens are getting a bit close to the bottom of the screen for my liking. Stop. Oh, no. It's too close. That's Glenn close. I'm gone. I'm gone and kaboom. Right, they start up the top again. Oh, they just like the original Space Invaders, they are going super first. I'm just shooting blindly here. I need to try and time this. I'm running out of time. Oh no. Oh no, I think I can see. Right, one left, but he's really small. I've got him once. Oh, look at that. He's going to make to the bottom again. Oh, that's not fair. My timing's not particularly good here. It's raining down lasers of... Oh, don't say it's going to get there again. Come on. Oh, throw me a bone here, says Dr. Eve. I was going to... Oh, look at that. Oh, for a smart bomb. I'll give him kaboomed again. Is that game over? I think it probably would do. What a way to lose 2 lives. Look at that. Do you know what, right? We've got enough for a review. You've pretty much seen what the game looks like. Because that ended so unsatisfactory, I think I might just have one last go for the thing. And that just proves you that the game is addictive. So yeah, one last go for the road. Why not? The YouTube servers can take it. Let's try to see if I can get to the mutilation of the cows again. Try and save their hides. If you're an alien and you like coming down and turning cows inside out, please comment below. Why do you do that? You've got such advanced technology. Why do you need to mutilate a cow for? You could just take their DNA back to your planet and probably do whatever you want with it. But unless it's some kind of sport or you're some crazy twisted nincompoop. Well, anyway. Who knows what life is out there? It might be the galaxy has only got one form of intelligent life, which is us, debatable, and it might be just one intelligent life form per galaxy. I don't know how they work it out. So then, to be able to talk to each other, we'd have to be so advanced that maybe the war thing's all sorted out. Maybe that's inbuilt to everything. But you know, there's probably quite a lot of races out there that did live at one point. They got overtaken by robots that they've developed themselves. There might be loads of planets just run by robots now, and AI. Not us. Well, not so far, but it's only a matter of time, isn't it? Skynet, where's that? Right, off we go again. Still battling this slow-moving posse of alien dudes. All the young dudes. Right, that's a power-up for me. Please give me the shields. No. Well, give me sort of shields. I want those big yellow shields in front. The town's not taking any collateral damage, is it? The buildings all look pretty good. It's not like in the Avengers where they save the human race, but in the conquest of that they blow up the whole town and skyscrapers all collapse. They cause a lot of damage, those Avengers. I think Steed was in the Avengers, but that was a different sort of Avengers. Miss Peel with her cat suit on. Yeah, cool. Right, one left. Can I get... Oh, no. Right, lives on the bottom left every now and again. Oh, look at that. It's my set thing that I can't do. Come on. Come on, mate. Give me... Oh, look at that. We know how this ends, don't we? Oh, got it. That was a little bit lucky. That was a bit fortuitous. Biff, baff, boff, biff, biff, baff, boff. Boof. Right, okay, right. Now, I don't know why these aliens go super big. It sort of like skews the graphics a little bit, but it's just what they're doing. Maybe it's some kind of crazy time dimension thing. This gun's a little bit weedy. I would like to... It does sound like the original Space Invaders gun, I suppose. A little bit weedy, but I'd love to get onto the later levels on this, but it takes a little bit of grinding. Sometimes with the Commodore 64's colour palette I find it a little bit hard to see the stuff shooting at me, but maybe that's just the colour selection rather than anything else. Oh, I've got hit twice there. Boom. Right, that's frozen them. Let's kaboom these, and hopefully we get onto the mutilation of cows, because that stage is a little bit different at least. Right, loading. A lot easier, I'd imagine, with player 2 about the place, but as per usual, player 2 has not turned up. Player 2 has left the building. Yes. Right, load. Right, oh, it was castle mutilation. Right, here we go. So this is definitely my last go. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes, but they always go on a little bit longer quite often. Sometimes a lot longer, especially in the racing games, or there's a retro game I really like. But overall, I like this game. It's a good addition to the original Space Invaders. You know, good evolution, good conversion as well. Graphics are good, sound are okay. I would like some thumping music track, but maybe that couldn't have happened. I think it might be there on the Commodore Amiga version. It's moving quick enough. There's no real slowdown there, and as I say, I'm enjoying the experience. So I wouldn't have been disappointed with this game back in the day. I would have gone back to it quite a bit. Don't know what it would have scored, but I think people probably were quite favourable of the thing. As we get our cattle bonus. It's always important to get a cattle bonus. That really makes the day. Highly recommended. Super Space Invaders. There. Good. Right, let's get to the next stage. Let's try and pick something different. I think that's a different one, isn't it? That spacey one there. Don't think we did that one last time. Get ready. We will get ready as soon as it's loaded. Get ready. Right, so you know, standard Space Invaders again, but slightly different backdrop. We've got a satellite behind us, which is huge. The pyramid coming across again. Boom. It's a member of a pyramid scheme. If you're an ancient Egyptian, comment below, explain yourself. What's this thing with aliens and stuff? I don't know if you've seen the film The Fifth Element, but that starts off in ancient Egypt, I think. There, and that's pretty cool too. I need to watch the Fifth Element again. Multipass, yes. I don't know if there was a Fifth Element game on that 8-bit gaming. It would have done quite well. Right, here we go. Hey, that was a bit luck. That was a bit lucky. Another state. Oh, we've got another wave to beat. There's a couple of waves on this one. I think that was my last life again, was it? Yeah. Awesome game. Well put together. You pretty much know what I think about the game. So that was Super Space Invaders on the Commodore 64, published by Domark in 1991, based on the arcade cabinet Super Space Invaders 91 from Taito in 1990. Both influenced, of course, by the original Space Invaders from Taito in 1978. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome, and I love reading your comments. Creates a bit of activity on the channel as well. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.